Hi, I'm Private Investigator Paul Hubel, and I want to talk about the big news today with the Kyle Rittenhouse acquittal. Let me begin with what happened in 2020. In 2020, the Democratic National Committee conspired with every Democrat mayor of every large city that had any kind of signs of unrest. And what they did was beyond criminal. They ordered their police departments to stand down and watch as the city burned, as people looted like crazy, and even murders were committed. Billions of dollars in property damage occurred that was totally unnecessary had the mayors allowed the police to simply do their job. When that happened, America has become a nation of cowards. That is, we don't understand our duties and responsibilities. Forget gun rights. We already have those. Those gun rights are for our duty to protect ourselves, protect our loved ones, protect our neighbors, and yes, to protect our nation against all of these communist insurgents that are inside of our government. Anyway, Kyle Rittenhouse understood his duty to help, but he was a little naive. He was 17 years old. He thought he could go out and help people with first aid, which he was trained for. No, he wasn't a certified medical corpsman. No, he wasn't a paramedic, but he understood a lot of first aid principles like pressure dressings, tourniquets, CPR, and things like that. And he brought medical supplies with him. He thought that if he strapped on his AR-15, that all of the bad boys would certainly leave him alone. But we found out that that didn't quite happen as they thought that it would. What happened was they targeted Kyle Rittenhouse. They targeted him to take his rifle away and kill it with him, because he was a youngster and they found him alone. And they were a mob and he was by himself. So we already know what happened, and that is, instead of the media believing all of this propaganda garbage that the fake news has put out, calling him a racist, a white supremacist, a boogaloo boy, and try to connect him to all these groups, and none of those things were true. They certainly saw Kyle Rittenhouse's cell phone and went through it looking for precisely that, and that never materialized. But what you had was a public-spirited young man that simply wanted to defuse a horrible situation in his community. And when I say it's his community, yeah, he lived in Antioch, Illinois, a short drive away. Antioch is like a suburb of Kenosha. His father lived in Kenosha. Kyle worked in Kenosha. Kyle had friends in Kenosha. Kyle spent most of his time in Kenosha. He wanted to go to a movie. Where would he go? Kenosha. And what was his duty that he sought to protect? He sought to protect the businesses in Kenosha that had so much to lose. Anyway, I want to tell you that I'm delighted with the verdict. I really have enjoyed watching the media pundits just do everything but cry all over this verdict and say we're all going to die as a result of this. No, we're not going to die. But what people are going to realize is that they have a duty to protect themselves, their loved ones, and their neighbors, and their nation. So if 1,000 people came out, let's say even in the city of Chicago, and they came out with arms, and they ordered these Antifa thugs and the BLM thugs to back off and not commit any crimes, guess what? This all would have been over. You have a duty to protect your nation. You have a duty to protect your loved ones. It is not left to the police, who the Supreme Court ruled twice have no duty to protect you. But you have a duty to protect yourself. Anyway, I'm Paul Hubel. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button on your way out, and I will leave the light on for your return. Thank you for watching.